So there's this question that's been going around for quite a while, and that is, will Bloxburg ever be free? Let's talk about that. Also, I apologize, there's a lot of dogs barking in the background right now, which might be a little annoying. I don't know if my microphone will pick that up, but I guess we'll see. But anyways, the opinions are kind of 50-50 for this, which I feel like is kind of normal. But personally, I still don't even know if it'll be free. Like, I kind of have mixed opinions on if it should be free or not, because there are a lot of pros and cons that go into this. For example, for cons, if the game is free, then that means we're going to get a lot of hackers, we're going to get a lot of bots. But on the pro side, if the game is free, then we get more players, which means those players could also buy game passes, which helps support the game. That also means that videos about Bloxburg and the YouTubers that create them are going to have a bigger audience, which helps with their revenue. And then if you have those players who end up liking it, they're going to show their friends. And then those friends are going to start playing, and then their friends are going to start playing. And if Bloxburg were to be free, a lot of people are saying, okay, well, I want a refund. The game is still technically in beta testing, so you're paying for that access. So if the game ever becomes free, you are not going to get a refund, but maybe we'll get like a special trophy or something. Another con could be that a lot of people cannot afford Robux. They can't purchase their own, or if they're in a different country than the US, it is more expensive. So I hope that kind of makes sense. My brain's kind of foggy because it's the morning, but I asked you guys and I want to see what your opinions are. So I asked on my YouTube channel on the community tab, do you think Bloxburg will ever be free? Why or why not? And we got a lot of responses. One day, yes. Right now they are still the second highest earning game on Roblox, and as long as that's the case, it will be paid. It also means less trollers/hackers, which are very prevalent in building games. When Bloxburg starts making less money, which they will as there are only so many people who will buy the game and spend money on it, they will make it free. This will boost player count and increase earnings. It will, however, mean it will have to be more firmly moderated. Overall, I think from the devs' point of view, making the game free right now just isn't worth it. When players start to drop, which is unlikely, or the earnings become less, then they will make it free. That's how I see it. I actually completely understand that. I had no idea it was the second highest earning game on Roblox, which honestly makes sense because of how many game passes we have and that you do have to pay to get in the game. And that is true. Only a certain amount of people will buy the game. I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, yes. I really hope that it won't be though. Yes, it would be great for players who are truly unable to get Robux to play, but the game would also turn into a bot/troller paradise, which would honestly suck. Yes, it's already been confirmed by Coeptus, so really when is the question. He makes quite a lot of money developing as it is and will only make more in the future. Making it free would remove an important income stream, and in my opinion, the game isn't ready to be free. So we will have to see maybe once he gets out of college, possibly this summer. Coeptus is in college? I did not know that. And I kind of agree. I feel like the game isn't ready to be free too. We do have a lot of items, but I feel like we don't have enough items yet just to like really get the game out there. I had no idea that it was also confirmed that it would be free, so I'm curious where they got that information. Yep, I wish it does after beta, as it has a lot of visits, so now imagine after it's free. Absolutely, it does have a lot of visits. How many visits does it have right now? 5.6 billion! Oh my gosh. Yes, it has been said to be happening when the game is producing smaller updates. Personally, I think it shouldn't be though. I like Bloxburg community the way it is. I feel like 25 Robux is pretty cheap, but that may just be me, and I know some people think that is more expensive. So maybe Coeptus and Froggy can make the game like 10 Robux so it won't be as expensive for some users, but still have a bit of a price to it. 10 could make sense. I think 10 Robux would be fine. Or maybe they start with 25 now, then move to 10, and then they can make it free. Maybe something like that. Honestly, no, I think that it will turn into a place for hackers and trollers. Too much lag for mobile players because of water slides, custom furniture, and more. The thing about lag though, it also depends on your Wi-Fi, but you can also turn your graphics down, so that does help with the lag. Every game is going to have some sort of lag no matter what. And some devices are stronger than others, so I think it really depends on the situation of the person. Yes, you have to spend around $1 to play this game. That's not too much, but for other people it can be. Don't really think because a lot of exploiters will ruin it, but maybe in the future. I think Coeptus wants to keep its players loyal, and making it free would ruin the game by a lot, like more trolls and scammers, so paid access makes the game safer. I know the answer is yes, but I personally don't want the game to be free. Just think of all the scammers, exploiters, trollers, hackers that would be in the game. It would be a mess. The game would go downhill very fast. It would be horrible if you just want a decent roleplay, but the game is filled with trolls. Or the creators should test out the game being free for 1 to 2 weeks and see the feedback. And if people are complaining that the game is filled with trolls, hackers, etc., then they may change it back to costing Robux. That actually makes sense. I'm not sure if we would have a bigger amount of all the trollers and whatnot, because there are so many games out there that are free, and I really don't see things on there when it comes to scammers and etc. The game has already gained so much attention from people like YouTubers praising the game and saying why it's worth that small amount of money. I can tell you now, it's worth it. When people buy the Robux, it leaves them with some leftover, and people will likely spend their Robux on in-game accessories, game passes, money, BLOXBURGs. This is getting the developers paid, as they rightfully should be. Also, if the game is free, literally everyone is going to play it. While that is good for publicity, that will bring unsafe people and generally rude people to the game, which may make the amount of players decrease. I don't think it should. I hope so. Yes, I don't know why though. One day yes, but I don't want it to. I hope not, and no. Alright, so that is it for today's video. So again, it's pretty much a 50-50. I would love to know what your guys' opinions are in the comments. So I definitely understand how hard it can be to figure out if a game should be free or not. Again, it sounds like it will be free, but I really don't know because I'm not sure where that information was provided. And for now, I guess we will just have to wait and see. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do, and I will see you guys in my next video.